Happy Canada Day, everybody! Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Happy Canada Day, Nicola, in the Nicola Valley in Merritt. And yes, welcome.
And thank you. This is not Yano Howard. We have a surprise guest. It's A Canada Travel, Greg Gerard, who has stepped in. And I'm very happy to have come online and co-host this wonderful show with you, Tanya.
Well, thank you.
Yes. So welcome to the Canada Day celebrations, Nicola Valley style. And to all our friends out there who have joined us, thank you for your patience. And we have a great show for you, and it'll be well worth the wait. The Nickel Valley Talk Show is part of the Experienced Nickel Valley Blogger Program in partnership with Tourism Nickel Valley, located here in the beautiful Merritt, British Columbia. I am your co-host with my wonderful buddy next door. My name is Greg Gerard, not Yano Howard, and we will be more than happy to share the Nickel Valley with you. Wouldn't you say that, Tanya?
Oh, for sure, Greg. Like, I am so happy. And yes, and I am the host of tonight's Experience Nicola Valley, and I'm an eco-blogger. My name is Tanya Stewart, and do we have a show for you tonight? Over 50 Meritonians in the Nicola Valley will join us tonight to say happy birthday, Canada. Like, how exciting is that? Like,
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still here. So,
and we,
let me tell you about the lineup, Tanya.
okay.
Okay. So here's what we got tonight. Hold on to your seats. Buckle down for some Nickel Valley boogieing. We have Bobby Garcia. We have Cooper Country joining us tonight. Robert Bertrand is here on the stage. Richard Lipinski will be here tonight. Ingrid Boys, Harley Carmen, Denise Kearney, and Al Horn. Lisa Brown, Stuart Patrick, and headlining this great show of yours, Tana, you and Janos, your show, Nickel Valley Talk, is Mr. Kenny Hess. Wow, eh, Tanya?
Oh, no kidding. What a lineup of musicians and artists. And oh my God, I can't believe it. Before we introduce our first artist, let's share a few of the few Canadian Day shout outs from Meritonians and the people of the Nicola Valley.
Happy birthday, Canada, for Merritt, BC.
Happy Canada Day from Fields and Merritt.
Happy Canada Day.
From
Creative Company.
in
Merritt, BC.
Thank you.
Happy Canada Day from Spanner and Webb in Merritt, BC.
My name is Jordan. Happy Canada Day from President of the MMBA.
Happy Canada Day
From
Merritt Comfort Inn and Sweet.
Happy Canada Day from Mandolins in Merritt, BC.
Happy Canada Day. Really happy Canada Day. Willie, happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day. Is this on there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Canada. From Miss Vicky's.
Okay.
Can I like
Sorry. I guess I should have told you that.
yeah, what else you want?
Miss Vicky's in Merritt, BC. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Canada, from Miss Vicky's Flower Shop in Merritt, BC.
Ah!
Talk about a lot of fun and talk about how many freaking people of the Nicola Valley here in Merritt are so proud and so thankful and grateful to be born in Canada and celebrate Canada Day. But wow, how funny are the people though?
I'll tell you, Tanya, when I first saw those 50 shout-outs, I think I caught myself doing belly rolls at least 5 or 6 times on the carpet. I'll tell you, Meritonians sure stepped up to bat, wishing us all a happy Canada Day.
They sure did.
Yep. So Tanya, I guess we should start with some of the scoop, boot, and boogie, and start sharing some of the music artists here that we're very proud of to have here in our local valley. So I'm gonna, if it's okay with you, Tanya, because you're the boss of this show, I'm gonna introduce our first guest, if you don't mind.
For sure.
Our first guest, I'm really happy. I've seen him a few times at the Hall of Fame play. I've also saw him at open mic, and quite a character. Very happy to introduce to the stage Robert Bertrand.
Everybody, happy Canada Day. I'm going to sing a song by Gordon Lightfoot called The Canadian Railroad Trilogy. There was a time in this fair land when the railroad did not run, and the wild majestic mountains stood alone against the sun. Long before the white man and long before the wheel, when the green dark forest was too silent to be real. The time has no beginning and history has no bounds, when to a verdant country they came from all around. Sailed upon our waterways and walked the forest tall, built the mines and mills and factories for the good of us all. And when a young man's fancy was turning to a spring, and the railroad men grew restless for to hear the hammers ring, the minds were overflowing with visions of their day, and many a fortune lost and won, and many a debt to pay. Oh, they looked to the future, and what did they see? Saw an iron road running from sea to sea, bringing the goods to a young growing land, on up through the seaports and into their hands. Look away, they said, to this mighty land, from the eastern shores to the western strand, bringing the workers and bringing the rail. We gotta lay down the tracks, tear up the trails, open its heart and let us let blood flow. Gotta get on our way 'cause we're moving too slow. Bringing the workers and bringing the rails. We gotta lay down the tracks, tear up the trails, open its heart and let us let blood flow. Gotta get on our way 'cause we're moving too slow. Get on our way 'cause we're moving too slow. Beyond the blue Rockies, the sun is declining. The stars they come stealing at the close of the day. Beyond the dark prairies, our loved ones lay sleeping. Beyond the dark oceans, a place far away. on the navvies who work upon the railroad, swinging our hammers in the bright blazing sun, living on stew and drinking bad whiskey, bending our own backs until the long day is done. We are the navvies who work upon the railroad, swinging our hammers in the bright blazing sun, laying down track, building them bridges, bending our own backs until the railroad is done. And it's over the mountains and over the plains, up through the muskeg and into the rain, up to St. Lawrence all the way to Cascade, swinging our hammers and drawing our pay, laying them in and tying them down, and it's off to the bunkhouse and into the town. $1 a day and a place for my head, a drink with the living, a toast to the dead. And the song of the future has been sung, all the battles have been won. On the mountain tops we stand, with the world at our command. We have opened up the soil with our teardrops and our toil. There was a time in this fair land when the railroad did not run, when the wild majestic mountains stood alone against the sun. Long before the white man and long before the wheel, when the green dark forest was too silent to be real. When the green dark forest was too silent to be real. And many are the dead men too silent to be real.
Oh, I know.
Like Roger Whittaker? Like, totally reminds me of him.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. You know what? And I know something about Robert. It says he's such a great performer, and he reminds me of Roger Whittaker. But in his own words, he says, music is my first art. But yet he's an artist, a painter, and everything too. Also, what an wow!
Yeah, I love it. I'm having so much fun. And I'm so proud of Nickel Valley and the people of this program, the businesses and all the artists, and that we're here to support them on this Canada Day, a very important day to show appreciation for each other. Way to go, Robert. You hit it out of the park. Thank you for that song.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh ma, in Merritt. Like, this is our talent here in Merritt. Like, it's just amazing. It's like, whoa.
I know. Like, hit it out of the park.
Oh, totally. Like, my gosh.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
oh
So,
my gosh.
Hey, Tanya, you went around town and you knocked out a whole bunch of these happy birthday videos. Total hoot. I loved it. I believe we have another batch that you want to bring up here.
Oh, for sure. You know what? Like, when I was walking around trying to freaking approaching people, trying to get videos for them to say, hey, happy Canada Day. Some people ran like I was a freaking serial killer. Like, and other ones were like overjoyed and so giddy that they couldn't control themselves with excitement that they were wanting, like, yeah, I want to do it. So, and and kudos to the people that don't want to do it, because it is really hard to be on camera, because but and good for the people that took part in it and wanted to do it, right? Like, and everyone is like, wow, Canadians. We are Canadians. And the excitement to participate.
Happy birthday from to Canada. Yeah, we are coming from Canada Cafe, BC, Merritt, Canada.
Hi everybody, from everybody at the Best Western Plus in Merritt in Nicola Valley. I just want to say wish Canada a happy birthday and wish you guys all a happy Canada Day.
Happy birthday, Canada, from Doctor's Eye Care in Merritt, BC, and beautiful British Columbia. Go!
Happy birthday, Canada!
Happy Canada Day from the Nicola Valley Food Bank in Merritt, BC.
Happy Canada Day from Merritt, BC. That's awesome.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Happy Canada Day from the Ramada Mirror.
Happy Canada Day from Community Teachers in Nicola Valley.
In Merritt, BC?
Merritt, BC.
I know, right? Some great ones. Amazingly funny.
I love it. You know what I like about it is people saying Happy Canada Day, and with all the challenges we have today, they're smiling, they're laughing, they're trying to get by, and the best medicine for any Canadian out there, anyone in the Nicola Valley, is to smile and laugh and to support each other. That's for sure.
And how much people just love Canada, and just the way. I mean, some of those people were just like on the street, like just walk up to them. Hey, would you like to support and say Happy Birthday, Canada? Oh, for sure. Yeah, like amazing, like just awesome, Greg. Like it's great.
Yep. So, Tanya, do you got? I think you should. We got a virtual stage. I see people are hanging out in the Nicola Valley Green Room there, getting ready to come on stage. I believe we have somebody that's coming up, don't we?
I might think who it is. Is it?
Starts with a C.
I know. Cooper Country.
Yeah.
He took me to St. Louis later on down the river. Freighter said she's been here, but she's gone before she's gone. I found her trail in Memphis, but she just walked up the block. She reached a few eyebrows and she went on down alone. Now won't you batter down by that Rouge River Queen, rolling on. Take that woman on down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I had enough, stop my blues down the song. Now she loves you, big river, more than me. Hey, I thought we went all right, I showed clouds out of cover of a clear blue sky. But tears I cried for that woman, they're gonna flood you, big river. Hey, I'm gonna sit right here until I die.
Oh, sorry, we're back. Right on. Hey, isn't that the band that you keep telling me I need to come and check out with you guys?
Oh, for sure. But now they've changed to the Legion, so now it's on Fridays between I think 1:30 and 5:30. And I'm
Okay.
telling you, the place gets packed by these people. And like Gary is the father, and he has a son Jason and his son Corey playing on the drums. And I'm telling you, these guys are amazing. Like, I mean, oh my gosh, they play everything, and people cannot stop dancing. It's just amazing, Greg.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's pretty cool guitar work, eh? I mean, I'm just if I close my eyes, I'm hearing this guitar work that the thumbs and the fingers are just plucking. Our next guest is a very close friend of our co-host Yano Howard, by the name of Ingrid Boyce. Ingrid is going to play with us a little mixture of instrumentalism, a little bit of singing, and storytelling. So she's going to share with us a little bit of stories out there. And I got to tell you, I am pretty stoked up on this whole format that we've got going on here. And I'm pretty happy to introduce to the stage, out of our virtual green room in the Nicola Valley. She's walking on now. She's just about onto the stage, and walking up to her mic. And here we go. Let me introduce you to Nicola Valley's very own Ingrid Boyce.
Hey, happy Canada Day. Participating in this tribute has really got me thinking about how I experience being Canadian. Most of my school years were spent in Germany, where I attended Canadian schools. And from coast to coast to coast, all of Canada was represented, both by the students and the teachers, who brought with them and imparted to us the cultural nuances of their home provinces. I don't know if it was unusual, but much of what they taught us was through music and song, and most of what I retained was actually what I learned through music and song. A song that flies the way that builds the boat. Here's a few verses. I don't want your maggoty fish, they're no good for winter. I can buy as good as that down in Bonavista. Hip your partner Sally Thibault, hip your partner Sally Brown. Bogo, Twillingate, Morton's Harbor, all around the circle. And those 4 lines of the song, I actually learned a fair bit about Newfoundland. I remember it to this day. Some key geographic locations, its primary industry, a little bit about food security, maritime life, and I also learned that there was a population that comprised both French and English-speaking settlers. Our French teachers used music a lot too, as a way of teaching us vocabulary, conjugation, and of course history, like this well-known song about a Canadian exile after the Lower Canada Rebellion. Un Canadien errant, banni de ses foyers, un Canadien errant, banni de ses foyers, parcourait en pleurant des pays étrangers, parcourait en pleurant des pays étrangers. Mom and Dad taught me a lot about Canada too, and I love their stories about their youth in the prairies. My mom particularly cherished the year she broke loose of her rigid Mennonite world to take on a job as a nanny and housekeeper for a wealthy doctor and his children at their summer cabin. At Lake of the Woods, she learned how to swim and paddle a canoe properly. This song makes me think of her love for the beauty and the wildness she told me about. Land of the silver birch, home of the beaver, where still the mighty moose wanders at will. Blue lake and rocky shore, I will return once more. My dad was born in Duck Lake, Saskatchewan, and he told me things they didn't teach me at school, like the history of Louis Riel, Batoche, and the Northwest Battalion. He told me about the grinding poverty of the dirty 30s and Bennett buggies and life on the farm. But most of all, he waxed eloquent about the prairie crocuses and the banks of the North Saskatchewan River. I think we'd have liked this tongue-in-cheek song by the Arrogant Worms. Well, I used to be a farmer and I made my living fine. I had a little stretch of land along the CP line. The times were tough, and though I tried, the money wasn't there. The bankers came and took my land and told me fair is fair. I looked for every kind of job, the answer always no. Hire you now, they always laughed, we just let 20 go. The government, they promised me a measly little sum, but I've got too much pride to end up just another bum. And then I thought, who gives a damn if all the jobs are gone? Well, I'm gonna be a pirate on the river Saskatchewan. And it's a heave.
Ho!
Let's do it again. I'm gonna be a pirate.
Pirate.
On the river Saskatchewan. And it's a heave. High. Coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a hey. High. Farmers bar your doors when you see the Jolly Roger on Regina's mighty shores. You see the Jolly Roger on Regina's mighty shores. As an adult, music continues to inform me and widen my perspective through Canadian artists like Tim Huss and Ian Tyson. Their poetry and their humorous insights really help me appreciate better how they and how others experience Canada. In closing, whether by coincidence or divine appointment, and I am pretty sure it's by divine appointment, my Canadian experience is happening live and unplugged in the beautiful Nicola Valley. I dream of the trails in the forest where the cattle and horses roam, where the breeze in the treetops sighing and the snow-capped peaks of Styone. There's a cowboy's light in the window. There's freedom and friendship and rest in the beautiful Nicola Valley, that heaven, my home in the
Wow! Well, I mean, I loved it. It's like I just got an education in the Nickel Valley and in Canada just right then and there.
A history.
Uh-huh.
Eh? Like,
Right?
and her voice and the way she can tell things. I mean, I was like, ah, I want to listen more.
Yeah.
Like, what an amazing performer.
Yeah, I thought that was brilliant. And thank you again to Yana Howarth for connecting us with Ingrid Boys. Anyways, I think what we got was a little bit of a twist here for you Nicolaites and Meritonians. We have that little twist. It's I think it's a nice surprise, Tanya, who you're gonna share with us next, I believe.
Oh, really? I thought it was a twist for me too. Woo! I was excited. What?
Yeah.
What's the twist? Oh, I think I know. I just want to give a little interlude to this next performer, Stuart Patricks. I met him when I was doing research for a blog last year for Aboriginal Day events here in the Nicola Valley, and this man, he just stood out. Him and his son and his daughter, and I didn't know it was his daughter, but stood out in the most amazing way because they were sitting there and they were tying up their regalia and making it to get ready to dance. And he just stood out and he danced, and I'm telling you, his story is unbelievable, and he's one of the most amazing dancers that I have ever witnessed. And yes, so let us watch and show the video on Stuart Patricks.
Happy Canada Day. Oh.
I
Wow.
loved it. I loved it.
And all that's all beading, and
Okay.
and how amazingly, like, what goes into that beading. He passed on one of his regalia outfits to his son, and which is a huge traditional honor to have from passed on. And I can't say enough about this man. He's just amazing.
Tanya, I think what do we got next? Do we got some more shout outs coming around here? Some more Meritonians that want
Oh, we
to
can shout them out. Yeah.
I think we got some Meritonians coming up here, and maybe you want to talk a little bit more. Maybe just fill in. You don't know who's coming, but you did have a great experience. Maybe share a bit of that experience with our friends before we put up some more shout outs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a ton of experiences, and in fact, there was one experience that actually has to do with me. By mistake, I thought that I had deleted probably about 30 people that I had caught on camera and videotape, and then I thought I lost it, and I would have to go back to them. And I was telling them, oh, I think I lost it and everything. But they were all great. Like all the majority of the people that I contacted, who I thought that I had erased, said, okay, we'll do it again, and they were just for it. And like, what an amazing community we live in, Greg. Like the Nicola Valley, the Meritonians. I mean, hey, okay, you erased it, but hey, that is kind of shitty. But hey, we can do it again, and we're right there for it, and we want to do it. And yeah, it was just awesome. I love the people here. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Canada from Panago in Merritt.
Happy birthday, Canada, from Vision Quest Optical in Merritt, BC.
Happy birthday, Canada, from all of us here at the Lemonade Stand Merritt.
Happy Canada Day from Treehouse Health Foods in Merritt, BC.
Happy Canada Day from Merritt Printing in beautiful downtown Merritt.
Happy Canada Day from the Grand Bum Grill in Merritt, BC.
Happy Canada Day from Kakuli Cafe. No worries, lots of banning for sale.
Happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day from Merritt Super 8 in the beautiful Nicola Valley.
Happy birthday, Canada,
I like
from
pickles.
Merritt, BC.
Okay, now how can you not get excited when you've got a high percentage of the local businesses all into it? They're all getting excited. It's just a great example of Nickel Valley pride.
Oh, it totally is. And and like I said, I did it on the spur. Like, they did not know beforehand that I was coming. And sometimes when they see me, they go, "Oh, what are you doing now?" And they had no rehearsal, nothing. They were on the spot, and they wanted to do retakes. And no way, Jose. This is the way it is. This is what it's going to be shared, because that is you.
Yep.
Right, Greg?
Yep. Well, let's face it. When I look through the clips of the 50 or so shout outs from the Meritonians around us, and a good group of people that they are, and a lot of them were actually now starting to come up to us and saying we want to be a part of it, because it's sort of slipped out there, right? It's sort of slipped out. So I thought the shout outs are great, and I think it made me laugh so hard so many times. And I'm so glad you didn't do retakes, because the retakes, I mean, we don't want to be like CBC, everything nice and polished. I mean, we want them to laugh and have fun and enjoy life. I mean, I think sometimes in this crisis we forget to enjoy life.
Well, and exactly, and that's the way it is. And we are people, and people are people, and that's. I mean, oh my God, we can say sorry, but it's funny, eh?
Yes. And you're talking to an A-man himself. I am not shy of the word. I wear it like a badge of honor. So I believe next we have a guest that we're bringing on the show. The virtual stage is swept. Safety protocols are in place. We have done all we have done to make it a safe virtual stage for our next guest to come and wow you. So I am very happy to honor and to invite to the Nickel Valley stage on the Nickel Valley Talk Show a man by the name of Richard Lipinski.
Canada, Rick Lipinski here. Today should be a day of merriment, enjoyment, happiness, and get-togethers because Canada's turning a year older. Wishing you a holiday full of joy and happiness and a very happy Canada Day with your loved ones.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Hey,
Greg,
was that a Yuki he was playing?
I That's what I was thinking. I was going to get my Yuki out and start like. Did you know that was one of my favorite songs, Greg? Because oh my god, I was like, oh, I love that song. What a voice!
Is that like a growing up favorite song, or a teenage favorite song, or an older in life favorite song?
It's a always song. It's always through any generation or every freaking decade song. I love it. And you know what? I swear I've seen him on YouTube. Come across him because what an amazing talent this guy is. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
again.
Yep.
Go
And
ahead.
again, another Yano Howarth contribution.
Yeah. Like amazing, man. What a voice. Like and where
I know.
like oh
I almost felt like going out and get a hula skirt or something. I felt like I should have been in Hawaii.
Yeah.
But I am in Hawaii. I'm in the Nickel Valley of northern Hawaii, aren't I? Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And what a great performance by like Richard. Like I can't like par none. Like oh my gosh. Just okay. And then so tell us, Greg.
So well now what we have another little break because we like to throw things at our fellow Meritonians to keep you guys entertained on this beautiful Canada Day celebration concert. I'm just going to do a throw out. It's very important that we all support our local artists. So please support them if they have songs on Spotify, their websites, any of these artists. If you need to know how to get a hold of them to buy their singles, by all means, you can contact us here at experiencenickelvalley.com. I'd also like a shout out to all the small businesses out there. Let's keep supporting our small businesses. Let's keep supporting all the businesses here in local. And again, staycations is the key word. So make sure we pump some money in. The one of us that have some. So just a little shout out how important the people, the businesses, nonprofits, associations are to this community is tenfold. And speaking of that, Tanya, I'm going to bring in our next guest here. Unless you want to put something on top of that.
No, you're just doing fine there, Greg. Like, do the work for me.
Gotcha. So what we're gonna do is we're bringing in a little bit of a surprise here. We got a little surprise comment from the people of Experience Nickel Valley who themselves came on and wanted to have a little bit of a shout out. So let me welcome you to the stage for a little bit of a shout out, Miss Melvina White.
I have to tell you what a wonderful community we live in. I wouldn't want to be anywhere celebrating Canada Day anywhere else but here in downtown Merritt, British Columbia, Canada. I want to send out a huge thanks to Yano Howarth and Tanya Stewart for their dedication in putting this celebration together. Thanks to the producers, acanadatravel.com. What about our local talent? It doesn't get any better than that. Their contribution and support is greatly appreciated. Enjoy the show and have a happy Canada Day.
Okay, where'd she get that umbrella?
Yeah. No. Not
yeah.
It's no prop or anything.
I'm not generally an umbrella person, but that made for a heck of a backdrop.
It did, didn't it? And it caught the rain falling down. What an extraordinary woman that Melvina White is. Isn't she not?
Yeah.
Like that woman is a perseverance of friggin' work. Like keep up with her. Walk with her for 3 days.
I'm going to put it out there. Melvina White is such a heart of gold. She does a lot for this community. She does a lot for tourism, does a lot for Experience Nickel Valley. She supports us in what we're trying to do here for raising awareness internationally on the internet and locally. So all the hats off to Miss Melvina White for the fine work she does, and as well as other counselors within the region. There are ones there that are working very hard for you, I, and everyone else. So hats off to Melvina White and her friends.
I think because we could go on for hours.
I know. I love that girl. So I believe I see somebody in the corner of my eye rigging up their guitar. Do you got somebody you want to tell us a little about? I really was impressed with this. I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie to this artist, so I'd love to hear your intro.
Okay,
hello,
so
Tanya.
let me introduce to someone who's very special and dear to my heart. She's actually my cousin. I mean, that doesn't mean that she should be dear in heart to my heart, but she is a lovely, generous, beautiful person who has a voice of an angel. So let me introduce you to Liza Brown, who lives in Saskatchewan, but has lived in BC and in Merritt for most of her life. And let's introduce, and here she is, Liza Brown from Saskatchewan.
Hi there, happy Canada Day. My name is Liza Brown, sharing with you an original song today called Shadows of a Lonely Heart. I would like to just wish you a very happy Canada Day, however you are celebrating it today. Today I'd like to sing you the song that is in recording stages right now, and I'd like to sing it to you acoustic style from my home to yours. Have a great day. The sweetness and innocence of who we are, that's where all love starts. And tenderly we try to let love start in the sweetness, innocence of who we are. Break down barriers we stand behind, open gates where our hearts wait. In the shadows of a lonely heart. One lonely heart to another. One lonely heart in me. One lonely heart in you. I'm hoping to see me and you. Do you wanna see me too? In the shadows of a lonely heart. Take my hand, walk with me a while. Won't you walk, talk with me a while. Let's make the most of our time. Two hearts on fire. Let our love start. Put the music on. Dance a while. Kiss me and hold me for a while. In the shadows of a lonely heart. One lonely heart to another. One lonely heart in me. One lonely heart in you. I'm hoping to see me and you. Shadows of a lonely heart. All I know is with you I feel free from the shadows of a lonely heart. One lonely heart to another. One lonely heart and me. One lonely heart and you. I'm hoping to see me and you. Do you wanna see me too? In the shadows of a lonely heart. It's in the shadows of a lonely heart. Hey there. So I hope you enjoyed that. And again, my name is Liza Brown. Thank you for letting me take part in today's festivities. I wish you all the best today. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Be safe. And hope to see you around. Happy Canada Day.
Holy mackerel, I'm speechless.
I know, isn't she amazing? And like her voice is so soothing, and what grace and talent this girl has. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and she has some albums out, or what's the story?
Well, the song that she just sang was her I guess she's recording or doing a single, but she does have an album out, and you caught me off guard. I could show it to you. I mean, I could put it on Experience Nicola Valley. It's for people to look at and everything. She is amazing. I'm telling you, like, and not just because I'm related to it, it's because she has talent, this girl.
Oh,
Liza Brown, amazing, from Saskatchewan, Prince Albert.
Exactly.
So what do we have next, Greg?
Well, let me tell you. Thank you for asking, Tanya, because I'm just as excited as you are. Who we have next who we're going to have to our stage now is we are happy to invite somebody who has played often at the open mics, and a lot of people know this duo in the Nicola Valley music circles. So let me welcome to the stage Denise Kearney and Al Horn.
Oh.
Hi everybody, I'm Denise, this is Al. We'd like to wish Canada a happy birthday today, and we've got a little song for you. What is it, honey?
Neil Young.
And what song is it? Okay.
Thank you.
And happy birthday, Canada.
Greg, you know, they make me miss Ontario.
Why is that?
Because I lived there while I was born there, and then we moved out here and I lived here. So I have like two lives. Like I grew up here and I grew up out there, and then I came and got old here.
A little. So our viewers are getting a little insight, are they?
Well, Ontario holds a very warm place in my heart due to like the singers, the Eastern singers, like Tragically Hip and Neil Young and people like that. Like I mean, and the Sky Diggers, you know, and like Eastern bands, because coming out here, like everyone didn't know about the Hip until later, but it holds dear heart, you know, like so, and that's all I can say. So yeah. Great musicians.
So I guess I'm up again to do an introduction.
Oh, to introduce the next performer and the next person, yes.
This is the next performer online for this wonderful, awesome concert. Plug it into your TV, sit back and enjoy some Nickel Valley music for the next couple of hours. We're not going shy. We're showing off some talent. We're being the Maritonians that we are, and we're proud Canadians celebrating today. So it just makes it even more of a privilege and more of an honor to step up as a co-host to the Miss Wonderful and very talented Tanya Stewart. I'm honored to be in her shadow on this night. And let me invite and be proudly to invite our next guest to the stage is a gentleman by the name of Harley Carmen.
Hello everyone. I'd like to invite you all to visit my website, harleycarmen.com, for more music and videos. And I'd like to take this opportunity to wish everybody in Merritt and the Nicola Valley a very happy and very safe Canada Day. Happy birthday, Canada.
Looking forward to talking.
Sometimes this old highway gets me down, mile after mile, town after town. It'll use you up, wear you out, put you in the ground. Sometimes this old highway gets me down. Forgotten dreams get scattered in the wind when you're out there in a lonesome storm that never seems to end. Sometimes it's hard to tell if you lose or win. Forgotten dreams get scattered in the wind. The highway can be dark and cold, and it can be your only friend. Take you from the ones you love and bring you back again. Take you to hell or heaven's gates, right to the very end. The highway can be dark and cold, and it can be your only friend. Gone for good. Now it seems like someone else is standing where I stood. But I'd wander down that road again if I only could. The miles that lay behind me are gone for good. The highway can be dark and cold, and it can be your only friend. Take you from the ones you love and bring you back again. Take you to hell or heaven's gates, right to the very end. The highway can be dark and cold, and it can be your only friend. Sometimes the road dark and cold, and it can be your only friend.
We will be having this rebroadcasted tomorrow on all the social media broadcasts throughout the internet. So you can get a nice shiny version to wrap it up and use it as a Christmas gift, birthday gift, or a Happy Canada Day gift for every Nickelodeon that is around. That was a fantastic song, eh?
Hey, Greg. But can you recognize some of the places that the shots were taken in the video? Oh my god! What a freaking like! I wanted to dance. Like, oh my
You know what I
gosh!
really the one place I super picked out when I saw his video was the Colchina.
Yes, I seen that too. Oh my gosh! What a freaking talent this man has! Like, amazing. In our backyard again.
Again, hello people, are you getting the message? We got some talent here. Right?
Like they're here.
Are right here in our backyard.
So let's bring us into, is there not another shout out, Greg?
I think there is.
I love the shout outs, man. They're like bloopers.
Okay.
Wait, what do we say? What do we say? Happy Canada Day. Out here.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Happy Canada Day out here in Merritt.
Happy birthday, Canada, from Game On.
Happy birthday, Canada.
Happy Canada Day from Plant Hair and Spa in the Nicola Valley. Woohoo!
Happy birthday, Canada.
Happy Canada Day
Happy Canada Day.
from Merritt. We're so excited to be here.
And the Nicola Valley.
And the Nicola Valley as well. We're so proud to be in this area, this part of the country.
Best place on
The
earth.
best place on earth.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And from all of us from
Yeah.
Carla Page in Merritt.
So hope you're having a great Canada Day today and enjoying your activities.
Yes. What are you up to for Canada Day?
I don't know, I think we're going to go for a picnic somewhere. Up on the top of the hill and
Can
look
I
down
come
there.
too?
Absolutely. Anybody
And
wants
the
to come
dog?
coming over? And the dog?
And the kids?
And the kids?
I'll bring
Hopefully.
my grandkids.
Grandkids?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I think mine won't be joining me, so that'll be great.
Awesome.
And then
Happy-
come on over for, we'll roast a hot dog after. How's that sound?
I'll bring the burgers.
Bring the burgers.
Okay. Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day, everyone. We love it here in Canada and in Nicola Valley.
Yes, we do.
I always say Boston Pizza Merit. Just don't say happy birthday, okay? I always say Boston Pizza Merit. So Merit Boston Pizza. Merit Boston Pizza. Happy Canada Day, Merit Boston. That sounds so weird. Happy Canada Day from Merit Boston Pizza.
In the Nicola Valley.
Oh, don't add this.
I'm recording.
Well, very
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Happy Canada Day from Merit Boston Pizza in Nicola Valley. Wait a second.
Hello there, my name is Mike Bungu. I'm a city councillor for Merritt, British Columbia, and I would like to wish you a happy Canada Day. And if you got one of these, wave my.
Can you tell our listeners how much you love the Nicola Valley?
I love the Nicola Valley. How much? I don't think words can describe the feelings and joy I have for this valley here.
Are we ready?
Okay, 1,
There's going to be outtakes on this, right?
2, 3.
Happy Canada Day from Gilbert Supply Company and Nicola Valley.
Oh.
And bumper to bumper.
We're like Bob and Doug.
Let's do that again.
No, no!
Oh my gosh. Those are so priceless.
I mean, I'll put them all together because they're just hilarious.
Oh my, I know, and they wanted to freaking know. Can we retake? I don't think so.
No, no way. That's going. That's going. That was beautiful. That was so funny. I think those shoutouts, I mean, all from the first one to the last one, I mean, they're beautiful. They're funny. They're great. They're sincere.
Aren't they? Like, oh my goodness, like, and we could name them all. It's like just amazing. And thank you to Meritonians in the Merit Nicola Valley for doing all. And like, oh my God, did you see Rick Egan with that hat?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't on this last one, but before with the like just priceless. I mean, amazing place we live in.
You guys should everyone that participated, you pat yourself on the back. You've played a big part of this show.
Yeah.
I could tell you, man, I have but a gut on some of their happy birthdays, hey, a shout out to Bumper to Bumper, man. You guys rock. You made it. Bob and Doug, priceless.
So, Greg, what do we have up next?
Wow. We are very, very fortunate. We have another musician that's getting ready on our virtual stage here. This one, you may all know very, very well. Extremely popular. Plays at a lot of BC events. He is, I guess, a country music household name here in the Nickel Valley. I'm very happy, and we also are very honored. And I'm just going to slip this in here. Is we were very lucky that what we've done is we actually had this gentleman on our national show, and we're very happy to have him also perform on the Canada Day special on Nickel Valley Talk of ExperienceNickelValley.com. And here we are, Mr. your Nickel Valley musician, Bobby Garcia.
Happy Canada Day! My name is Bobby Garcia, and I'm going to be performing a couple songs for you. I just want to thank Canada Travel for putting on this awesome show that we got going on here. Great for all the bands and all the Canadian musicians. Thank you to Melvina and Greg for having me on here. And thanks to all my fans for checking me out and watching my videos and listening to my songs online. I got this is my latest CD. It's called These Boots, and it's on all the music platforms, iTunes and Apple Music and Spotify. Check me out on Spotify. It's Canada Day, so no better time to play some Canadian music. This is one of my favorite songs growing up from a Canadian band, Tragically Hip. And just thought I'd play it for you, so enjoy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. First we'd climb a tree, and maybe then we'd talk, or sit silently and listen to our thoughts. Illusions of someday cast in a golden light. No dress rehearsal, this is our life. And that's where the hornet stung me, and I had a feverish dream with three vans and downs. Tonight we smoke them out. You are ahead by a century. You are ahead by a century. You are ahead by a century. Stare in the morning shroud, and then the day began. I tilted your cloud, you tilted my hand. Rain falls in real time, rain fell through the night. No dress rehearsal, this is our life. Where the hornet stung me, and I had a disappointment get me down. There you go, a little Tragically Hip on Canada Day. Can't get any better than that. So I've written some new songs, and I'm really hoping to be putting out a new album hopefully later on this year. I know COVID-19's really put a wrench in everyone's plans, including mine. But I do have a new video out there I put out last year. It's called Good Old Days. Go check that out. And that's what my album's going to be entitled, The Good Old Days. And I'm going to be playing a new song on there, and it's called I Remember. Bobby Garcia original here. I remember growing up, there was always one around. Most nights you just couldn't wait to hear that old guitar sound. It was kinda hard at first, those 6 strings sure made me work. And I remember when I get so excited to play it again, singing them old time country songs sure makes me wanna remember them. And I remember when I learned how to play guitar. Dad and Uncle Mike on any given Friday night. Lots of parties, lots of fun, right up till the morning sun. We do it all over again. Those Friday nights, they never end. And I remember when I get so excited to play it again, singing them old time country songs sure makes me wanna remember them. And I remember when I learned how to play guitar. Well, I'm a little older now. When I first started out, I still got that same old dream. Kinda makes me wanna scream. So excited to play it again, singing them old time country songs sure makes me wanna remember them. And I remember when I learned how to play guitar. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this Canada Day special concert we got going on. I really hope you guys are staying safe and having a real good time out there today. Might be raining where you are, it's raining where I am, but it's all good in the hood. So cheers, you guys, and you guys take care out there. See you later.
What do you say about that, Miss Stewart?
You know what I say? I say, yo Bammin, yo singing, yo country boy, Nicola Valley, Bobby Garcia.
Woo! Thank you, Mr. Bobby Garcia, for coming on the national show, which was broadcast all around the world, and also on the regional show. I mean, that's a true Canadian, eh, Tanya?
Well, totally. Holding up that lucky beer.
Yeah, there you go.
Lucky Western, you know,
Gotta support it.
And now, Greg,
yeah?
I am like so giddy and hardly being able to control myself for the next guest, Kenny Hess.
Yeah, welcome to the stage, Kenny Hess. Let me just give you 14 critically acclaimed CDs, Canadian Country Music Awards, including Male Vocalist of the Year and Album of the Year, 8-time Traditional Country Artist of the Year, and in 2015, Mr. Kenny Hess was inducted into the Hall of Fame. welcome to the stage.
Hi, everybody. My name's Kenny Hess, and I'm glad to be here on our wonderful, wonderful nation's birthday. Happy Canada Day to everybody out there. Greg, thank you so much for having me on your wonderful show, Canada A, which I love. But I want to thank you very much for having me on. I know you asked me if I would play a song that I felt was a good Canada Day song, and so I chose this one. This is a song that I actually wrote this one a few years back for my father-in-law. My father-in-law was a wonderful man. He was a terrific, terrific grandfather, a wonderful husband, and a great father. And to me, he was a wonderful father-in-law. And you know, I think about these times right now with the, you know, the whole COVID thing going on, and I know not everybody can get out and go to the fireworks and go do all of that, but I know if Dave had his way and he was here today, he would want to get out on the river and fish. And so this is a song that I wrote for Dave. I wrote it from my grandchildren's point of view, not mine, but it goes like this. Maybe if you get the chance, head on down to the nearest lake or river or creek and get out there with your grandpa and do some fishing. Me and my grandpa, we love fishing. We were kings of the water, he and I. He let me call him skipper when we were on the river, but it was always sir any other time. He said the secret to life is wanting what you got. Don't let yourself be fooled by your eyes. The cover of the book is only there to make you look. Open it up and then you'll realize all that really counts is what's inside. He said family and good friends are all that matters in the end. Soon enough, all of us must leave. To guarantee a good life, find yourself a real good wife. Love so hard it brings you to your knees. And I learned more out there between those shores than a lifetime of school could ever teach. Just floating on the breeze, my grandpa and me. Soaking wet and fully dressed, he weighed 145. In his coat boots, barely 5'9". He said, it's the fight in the dog, not the dog in the fight. Knowing this might someday save your life. Do unto others, that's how he lived his life. Said he'd rather be happy than right. He'd rather laugh than yell, go to heaven and to hell. Either way, grab a hold and enjoy the ride. And he said, family and good friends are all that matters in the end. Soon enough, all of us must leave. Guarantee a good life, find yourself a real good wife. Love so hard it brings you to your knees. And I learned more out there between those shores than a lifetime of school could ever teach. Just floating on the breeze, just floating grandpa and me. Happy, happy birthday, Canada. Thank you so much for allowing us to live in such a beautiful part of the world. Everybody go on out there and have a great Canada Day, and I hope next year we can all get together and hold hands and sing "O Canada." See you all next time.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Hey, Greg, Kenny Hess is one of Canada's best kept secrets, but he's out there now. The secret's out.
He is a top-notch cat. He sings like a storm. I love this guy a
Oh
lot.
my goodness! Like he's the old school, like the old school country. Like what a voice!
He's a class act. I think he's a class act. I really enjoy being around him, and I thank Kenny Hessen and all the musicians, right? And a lot of the musicians here, as Yano pointed out, are songwriters, so they are pumping out lyrics and tunes not only for their own careers, but also for other people's careers. Eh, Tanya?
Yes, yes, yeah, definitely. And I know that because my son, he writes music for other people, and he doesn't get the recognition, and he gets a little bit, but and like the talent that goes into writing a song is unbelievable.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And I'm a big fan of everybody here. I mean, what a lineup. Thank you to everybody at all. Thank you, Tanya, for allowing me to grace your stage with you and share a little bit of the limelight. It's been a pleasure being a co-host with you.
Well, you know what, Greg? I thank you for me passing off the buck of some work and making my job easier.
Yeah, I've been doing it a bit too long. I think it's getting a little scary. Maybe I'm getting a little too long in the tooth of this talk show thing. I think my problem is I like it too much.
Well, you do so well at it, Greg. So like, don't give it. Like, what an amazing thing. Like, I mean, to take the reins and take the bull by the horns and like, hey, we're going to do this Canada, and we're going to do this Nicola Valley experience. Do a Happy Canada, a celebration, because we can't go out and celebrate amongst crowds, and to do it within how long, like a week and something, the work that was put into it through you, 10 days. So there you go. So the work, and so you know what, I am going to tip my hat off to you, Greg, for what you and Colin have done to go out and to take the time, because I know that you did not go to sleep before 3:30 every night for the last 10 days. So, and the work that went into this, and like, bravo.
Thank you. It was a teamwork. Thank you to Yana Howard for her help. Thank you to Melvina White for her groundwork.
Yes.
They're very good groundwork. Thank you to Tanya Stewart for her groundwork. This show was a 10-day production, so a little bit of the glitches here and there. We apologize, but we did put this together in 10 days. And why? Because Nickel Valley deserves it. And two, on our other side of the coin, when we did it for Canada, we weren't seeing anything out there special. We weren't seeing anything out there that wasn't all bright suit and tie, polishy and high end. We wanted to see a show that was down to earth with real people and real musicians. And I think we pulled it off, Tanya. I think we pulled off 2 great shows.
Oh, totally. Like, totally. I mean, the people in Merritt, they kept messaging me, well, heck, when is it coming on? When's it coming on? Like, I mean, like little things and like big things, like little things like this that help. I just cannot say enough, because this is amazing, and what a great show you had through Canada, and I only seen a part of it because I had to get ready for this show, yes, awesome.
Well, the good news to everybody is these shows are going to be mass produced tomorrow. You'll be able to share them. You'll be able to show your favorite artist, and please make sure you support your artists more. And moving forward in these challenging times, let's continue to support our small businesses. Let's continue to support Experience Nickel Valley, the hard work that they're doing, Tourism Nickel Valley also, and to our partners out there who have supported us through thick and thin. We're very happy to be here, very happy to make an impact, and have a great Canada. We live in a great country. We live in you guys have a great valley. There's good people here, a lot of good people here. And I can honestly say, Tanya, that there's a lot of people here in Merritt that are now good friends, and I'm proud to call them that. So before I get all teary-eyed, I think you might want to introduce our next guest. I know, I'm almost about to. To show our next guest, maybe you want to introduce this next guest before we go to the virtual fireworks.
The next guest is my niece Jasmine Ashley, who is going to be singing "O Canada," and she is from Ontario, but lived here until she was 8 or 9, and has come here every summer. And she is a frontline nurse that worked in Toronto Hospital as a frontline worker. So let us introduce and welcome Jasmine Ashley, singing "O Canada."
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see may rise our true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Happy Canada's Day, everybody.